What's up, everybody? I am on the road to benching 315 after a devastating failure last block. I have got to put on some muscle, and that's the topic of today's video. Last block, I did one hypertrophy day, dedicated hypertrophy day, and then I did a bunch of assistance work on my dedicated bench press day. I have now decided to have 3 squat bench deadlift-esque days and 2 dedicated hypertrophy days where I focus on chest, shoulders, triceps, biceps, and back during those days. I'm taking a simplified, I guess you could say, approach, and I'm going to subscribe to the Chris Beardsley Effective Reps crowd of people this time and see if that works. Last block, I did a lot of 4 sets of 10, 4 sets of 20, tons of volume. Obviously, didn't work out too well. I feel like I put on muscle, but not as much as I hoped for. So this time, we are going 1 set to failure and more exercises. That's the idea. So just mini quality sets. And I'm doing the same workout twice a week. One on Monday, so I did it today, and the other one will be on Thursday. Here is the workout I did today. This is in no particular order since it's at the apartment gym. I don't necessarily have access to everything all the time. Sometimes stuff is taken. I also don't film down there just because I don't want to feel like a creep. Smith machine, bench press, just 1 set to failure, flat bench with flared elbows, trying to hit the chest on those. And I gotta say, my chest is already feeling sore after today. I think the total weight I did was something like 185 for a set of 8, and that was to failure. So I got a long way to go on those. I was doing incline, and I worked up to 205 for 5 on incline. But again, didn't work last time, so we're changing it up slightly. See what happens. Smith bench is the first one. Second exercise, Smith JM press or skull crusher. I did those today. They felt good. Some nice heavy hypertrophy for the triceps. Third exercise, lat pull downs, standard grip, focusing on perfect form. I'm gonna wear straps this go around as well. I didn't wear straps on anything. This time I'm gonna wear straps as much as possible so I can focus on the target muscle. Cedar rows is the 4th exercise with a standard V bar. 5th exercise is machine shoulder press, seated press for the shoulders, not locking all the way out on those. That's number 5. Number 6, 7, and 8 is a Y raise, a rear delt raise, and a lateral raise. 1 set each of those. So far we've got chest, back, and shoulders done. And now we're gonna do arms. So in addition to the JM press, I'm going to do an overhead rope extension, keeping my hands together like this, an easy bar cable curl, a single arm D-handle push down, holding on like this, and then a Bayes curl or Bayesian curl, whatever you want to call it, where the arm is behind the body and you're curling like this on a cable machine. So kind of like a standing incline curl, if you can imagine that. And that's it. That's the work I did today. Took me an hour. a notable lack of chest volume in this. And the reason for that is I have tripled the number of bench press sets I'm doing. So I'm thinking I won't need quite as many sets of chest. We'll see how that works out. I also don't think chest is a super big limiter in my bench press. But again, we might have to fix that next go around if things are feeling bad. Other stuff, much less back volume this time around, focusing more on heavy work with really good form. 2 sets of lat pulls a week, 2 sets of seated rows a week, and then I'm gonna do seal rows one day a week as well. So that's a pretty big reduction in total volume for back. Decent amount of shoulder volume here because I'm doing no vertical pressing on the other days. And then I guess a good amount of the work here is on the arms. My biceps are super weak, and don't know it for a fact, but it definitely could be the case that my bench press will go up when that stabilizer is a bit stronger. Just weak and I guess pretty small as well. And then lots of tricep work. Tricep work has done me well in the past. I have long arms, so tricep work tends to pay off. All right, that was a long video, not very well made, but that is the hypertrophy workout I'm gonna do twice a week indefinitely for now to get a 315 bench. Peace out.